Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about UX design roadmap, a step-by-step guide to understanding how great digital products are designed. Have you ever wondered why some apps are so easy to use while others feel confusing? Why do people spend hours scrolling on apps like TikTok or checking updates on Instagram? The answer is user experience design, also called UX design. UX design focuses on understanding how user thinks, understanding how user behaves, and designing experience that make products simple, useful, and enjoyable. In this video, I will walk you through a complete UX design roadmap, including human decision making, behavior change strategies, habit information, product understanding, conceptual designs, prototyping, and finally testing and measuring results. By the end of this video, you will understand how UX designer design product that millions of people love using it. Let's begin. Number 1. Human decision making. The first step in UX design is understanding human decision making. Every action users take inside an app or website happens because of human behaviors. A popular model used in UX is the behaviors model. This model explains that behaviors happen when three elements occur at the same time: motivation, abilities, and trigger. First, motivation. This is the reason why a user wants to do something. For example, a user wants entertainment, someone wants to communicate with friends, and someone wants to order food quickly. Second, ability. The action must be easy enough to perform. If the product is complicated, user will simply list. Third, trigger. A trigger reminds or pushes the user to take action. For example, notification from app like Instagram or TikTok encourage user to open the app again. Good designs ensure that user have motivation, the product is easy to use, and the system provides triggers at the right time. When these three elements work together, user naturally engage with the product. Number 2. Behavior change strategies. Another important concept in UX is behavior change. Many digital products are designed to influence user behavior. UX designers use something called the behavior grid. This grid shows the way product can influence behaviors. First is start. This means encouraging users to behave new behaviors. For example, language learning app called Duolingo encourage users to start learning a new language. Second is increase. This means that encouraging users to do something more often. Fitness app try to increase daily exercise. Third is decrease. Some products help users reduce behavior like reducing screen time. Four is stop. Some case designers help users stop harmful behavior. Understanding behavior change help designers create products that guide users toward positive action. Number 3. Cheating and defaulting. Humans naturally prefer the easy option. This is why UX designers use something called defaulting. Defaulting means that pre-selecting the best option for user. When users see the default option, many will simply accept it because it saves time and effort. For example, when watching show on Netflix, the next episode automatically plays. This makes it very easy for users to continue watching. Another example is one-click purchasing on Amazon. Users do not need to fill out multiple forms. They can purchase a product instantly. Defaulting reduce friction and improve user experience. However, designers must always use the approach ethically. UX design should help users, not manipulate them. Number 4. Make or change habit. Many successful digital products are designed to build habit. When users form habit around a product, they return and again. There are two ways to create habit. The first way is connecting to existing behaviors. This means attaching your product to something users already do daily. For example, people often check their phones during lunch and before sleeping. Apps like TikTok take advantage of this natural movement. The second way is creating new behaviors. For example, learning apps like Duolingo encourage users to maintain their daily stack. Users want to continue this stack, so they come back every day. UX designers ask an important question: how can our product become part of the user daily routine? If a product becomes part of everyday life, it becomes very successful. Number 5, support conscious action. Not all user actions should be automatic. Sometimes user must calculate things before taking an action. For example, making a payment, booking travel, and confirming a reservation. In this action, UX design should help users think clearly and make good decisions. Platforms like PayPal show clear payment confirmation before completing a transaction. Travel apps like Airbnb provide detailed information before a user confirms booking. The goal is to make sure users understand the action, feel confident, and avoid mistakes. Supporting conscious actions improves trust and reduce user errors. Number 6, understanding the product. Before designing anything, UX designers must deeply understand the product. There are 3 important steps. First, clarify the products. Designer must ask, what problem are we solving? Who are the users? For example, ride-sharing platform like Uber solves the problem of transportation. Instead of calling taxis or waiting on the street, user can easily request a ride through an app. Second, designer create user persona. A user personas represent a typical user. For example, username, X, user goal, and user problem. Persona help designer understand real user need and behavior. Third, designer study the business model. A product must also support the company goal. For example, Spotify use a subscription model. YouTube generate revenue through advertisements. UX designer must balance user satisfaction and business goal. Number 7, conceptual design. After understanding user and the product, designer begin conceptual design. One of the first steps is creating a product backlog. A product backlog is a list of features the users need. Examples include login system, search function, notifications, and user profile. Features are then prioritized based on importance. Next, designer think about how users perceive the product. First, the product must capture user attention. This can be done through strong visual hierarchy and clear call to action button. Second, users should have a positive, intuitive reaction. When users see the interface, they should immediately feel that it looks simple and easy to use. Companies like Apple are famous for clean and intuitive design. Third, users make a conscious evaluation. They ask themselves, is the product useful? Is it worth my time? For example, users evaluate whether a subscription like Netflix provides now entertainment value. Fourth, designers sometimes create urgency. This encourages users to act immediately. For example, limited time offers, countdown timers, and special promotion. Finally, the most important rule is ease of use. If users struggle with an interface, they will leave. A successful platform like Google focuses on simplicity and speed. Great UX always makes things easy for a user. Number 8, prototyping. Before developer build a product, designer create prototype. A prototype is an interactive model that shows how the product will work. Designer commonly use tools like Figma, Adobe HD, and Scratch. Prototype allow designer and team to test ideas quickly. Designer also use common UX patterns such as navigation bars, cards, models, and input form. This pattern helps users interact with the interface easily because they are already familiar with them. Prototyping saves time and prevent costly mistakes during development. Number 9, measuring the impacts. UX design does not end when a product is launched. Designer must measure the real impacts of the design. One method is usable testing. Designer observe real user interaction with the product. They identify problems and improve the experience. Another method is A/B testing. This involves comparing two versions of a design. For example, version A has a blue button, version B has a green button. The version with a better performance is selected. Large companies like Google and Facebook run thousands of A/B testing every day. Important UX metrics include conversion rate, cost completion time, user certification, and user retention. These measurements help designers continuously improve the product. To summarize, the UX design roles include understanding user behaviors, influence user actions, design habits, understanding user and behaviors, business goal, creating conceptual designs, building prototypes and testings, and improves the experience. UI design is not just about making things look good. It is about solving real problems and create meaningful experience for users. If you want to become a UI designer, start by learning psychology, studying user behaviors, practicing design, and testing your idea with real users.